This is an emergency global free speech alert. The unelected European Union is now officially coming after Elon Musk and officially trying to meddle in U.S. elections. Joe Biden and his corrupt Justice Department have opened a whole bunch of criminal investigations of Elon Musk, attempting to silence him. And you know, when he reinstated me 8 days ago, he was throwing down the gauntlet. He's standing up for our free speech. Now it's time for us to stand up for X.
That's insane. He got a whole media room in the background like that? That's crazy.
Joe's been like that.
He different.
When Elon Musk reinstated me to X, he knew it was a symbol, not just in America, but all over the planet, that he was really standing up for free speech. And that sent a major shot across the bow of the bureaucrats who'd already been threatening him with jail time if he didn't submit.
Yeah.
So a foreign power is trying to have an iron curtain, an electronic Berlin Wall of tyranny erected all around us. And Twitter is now the main focal point standing against that. This is a major issue of American sovereignty. And again, if we don't stand up against this, if legislation isn't passed to expose this, if there's not congressional hearings, well then it's the communist Chinese next.
That's crazy.
And Twitter is now the main focal point standing against that. This is a major issue of American sovereignty. And again, if we don't stand up against this, if legislation isn't passed to expose this, if there's not congressional hearings, well then it's the communist Chinese next that'll be officially dictating policy inside of the United States.
That's insane.
Ladies and gentlemen, America was once the champion of free speech worldwide, and everyone aspired to it. Now communist China and dictatorial EU are the example for the world. And Elon Musk is valiantly challenging that. He's bet on humanity. And now it's time to stand up for X and Elon Musk and all of our species together. We have to stand together for a pro-human future, for team humanity.
Real quick.
So something that is really important is like, you just literally have to have kids.
Him saying that is crazy because like y'all been seeing right now, they've been changing some of the state flags right now. They've been changing a lot of they've been changing.
They just changed the flag of Minnesota to what country is it? It's freaking island country.
We're going through something. We're going through something.
They changed multiple flags and said it's colonization because of the flag with the flag.
No, they changed Minnesota. Let me find. I saw this.
I think
morning.
they changed Minnesota. They trying to change Pennsylvania. I think I've seen as well.
They changed it to the flag of like some country. Where was it?
This shit ain't sweet out here no more.
Here it is. Y'all. They changed it because it has a larger Somali population. So they changed it to that. And that's the flag of Puntland state of Somalia. That is freaking ugly. I don't think that any American state should change their flag to appease a foreign nation. I don't give a how many people are there?
Atheist statue in the Capitol. I know
Satanist
right there. Whatever
statue.
it was.
Atheists don't believe in anything.
Well, yeah. Well, that's crazy. Yeah, I know we're doing.
What happened? America start doing that. It's like everybody. If you this race, you gotta stay in this state. If you this race, you gotta stay in this state.
Unfortunately, I just don't support Minnesota changing their flag for Somali people.
You can think shit's sweet out here if you want to.
I don't think that's cool.
Shit's getting ugly.
Our speech together. We have to stand together for a pro-human future, for team humanity.
So something that is really important is like, you just literally have to have kids, or there's no next generation. I'm just generally in favor of civilization and the furtherance of civilization, and I say we grow, and I say we expand, and we have more humans, and we become a multi-planet species and a spacefaring civilization, and ultimately be out there among the stars. It's like we got to make a good showing, Team Human.
Well, because we can have a debate because the Black Rocks and the globalists are right now in control. If they were 100% control, you and others have felt rested to maybe they're in 80% control. They're losing control very quickly as people discover what they're doing. But what would you call the debate and discussion about a pro-human future? Just team humanity?
Yeah, team humanity. Absolutely. That sounds good.
The EU is officially coming for Elon Musk and X. The EU is officially coming for all of our free speech. There's been a lot of debate about whether Elon Musk is for real or not. He's put his money where his mouth is. He's freed up X, not just my account, but millions of others, including President Trump. And so the EU passed a law, we'll get to it in a moment, saying that if they call anything disinformation, a judge, a jury doesn't find it, but the bureaucracy does, they can fine, shut down a company, or even try to gin up criminal charges. And so Elon Musk
But the fact that they suspended Trump and we have literally OnlyFans models on X, that blows my mind, brother.
They've been porn on X for years.
I know,
There's
but that's the
nothing
problem.
new.
What the hell
How
did
is
Trump
that, How
do?
is that new? Well, he was tweeting. He violated the old Twitter guidelines multiple times.
What type of Twitter guidelines? We need to search that up because
I think it was because of he said that the election was rigged.
He was tweeting a lot of stuff, and it
So what did Alex
violated,
do? Like-
Twitter's guidelines, so they banned him.
Like,
But
how
remember,
can he get fucking banned?
that Twitter was owned. He said
Yeah,
it
I
was
know,
owned by
but
liberals.
that's
There was-
weird. That's a
yeah.
problem. That's a
So
problem.
they banned.
100%. That's a problem.
Bro, there's no
Yeah.
correlation there,
But
honestly.
yeah, that is
How's
crazy.
that
You
a
gonna
correlation?
ban him for
Because
saying that?
you just said OnlyFans models and people that got banned at the time for breaking Twitter's old rules.
But that's
They was putting pussy on.
Like, you see what I'm saying? Like,
Porn
you're-
is not
That's
against
what you're
Twitter's
saying.
rules.
But okay, that's a problem.
That's a
He's
problem.
saying-
No,
he's
it's not.
Morally,
it's a
porn
problem.
is
It's
way
not.
worse
Oh my
than
God,
just
no.
what he's
What the
saying.
Morally,
How is
that's
that
a
morally?
problem.
If I'm a kid and I get on Twitter and I see porn, that's not a
I agree
problem.
with that. I agree
well,
with
the
that.
fuck?
I
Well,
agree
kids
with
aren't
that.
supposed to be on
Okay,
Twitter.
well, brother, okay.
There's an age limit on Twitter.
Hey,
So if you're a kid on
brother,
Twitter, you're not supposed to be on there.
Let me have my free speech. He said he agreed with my free speech. We in
Brother,
America.
it's not,
Look,
bro. It doesn't break the rules of the platform.
Okay.
So it's not. It's not
Okay,
against
but that's
anything.
a problem. That one side controlled the platform. Now it's free speech. They're trying to cancel him. That's a problem. Is what I'm saying, brother.
Yeah, yeah.
Well, that's a problem. But like the correlation you just made.
Okay, yeah,
there's
it was
no
a problem that-
No,
correlation.
he's making the correlation because he's saying like morally Twitter. I can't argue with that.
Yeah.
Twitter is
You can
porn
watch
is
somebody.
wrong.
You can
it
watch somebody
doesn't-
get hit
it
with a
doesn't
head. It's
violate-
good.
It doesn't
Okay.
violate the terms and conditions of the
It's a lot
No,
of
platform.
that's not the
things-
argument. The argument is morally.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what I'm
Like you can see somebody get hit in the head with
Well,
a gun,
well, brother,
shotgun,
brother.
boom, bang,
The
no.
reason they're trying to ban him is because of the bad shit people are saying. So if
Bad shit
we're gonna
people
go
are
on
saying
morals
wrong.
and say it's morally wrong, then why are we
Is it
trying?
morally wrong what they did though?
Bro, I don't think what they did
Okay.
was wrong, but they broke
Okay,
at the
that's all
time.
I was-
They
that's all-
violated Twitter's
that's all I was saying.
guidelines, so they got
What
banned.
they did wasn't wrong, and they got banned. That's messed up.
Well, I mean, at the time, they violated
Okay, at the time,
the
it was
rules
wrong. At
of
the
the
time,
platform.
at the time,
and
it was
got
wrong. Was it not?
deplatformed.
Was it not wrong at the time?
Well, do you
So
believe you
platform
think
him?
he deserved to get banned?
That's what I'm saying. That
I don't even know what he tweeted to get banned.
he didn't tweet a girl or a kid or you know what I'm saying, doing something crazy.
Or
He
shooting a
he
nigga in
just
the head.
said He said free speech. That's all he did, and that's
Yeah.
a problem. That's what I'm
Well,
saying, brother.
yeah.
And we got
Well,
people getting actually gay stuff on
Shooting the
That
head.
does not break the rules of the
But
platform,
that's the
though.
problem, though.
That's
To
the
me,
point.
morally, that's
That's the
what we're
point. Yeah,
saying
that's the
here,
point.
brother.
Bro, but if it's a platform and that doesn't break the rules, morally or not, it doesn't
It broke their rules. They broke their rules. Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
yeah, okay, yeah. It broke the rules. Nigga keep saying ain't got no correlation. Nigga, that had great correlation.
No, it's not.
Well, these niggas just agree with me, so
When y'all talking about morally, we talking about rules that were broken. If you
Yeah,
break the
but-
rules of
yeah.
the platform,
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
you're gonna get kicked off.
That's a problem.
Even still,
It's a
they
problem.
ban people for breaking
You
the
just said
rules.
It was a problem, though, right?
That he broke the rules.
Morally, it was a problem.
Morally, what? I don't know what he did. He tweeted something, and it broke
okay.
the Twitter's rules. So
if I
therefore,
tweet something
you got
that
deep,
breaks-
bro. Whether or
Is
not,
that not-
bro,
Wait,
at the time,
I
he
think-
violated Twitter's guidelines and got deplatformed. Posting porn on Twitter does not violate the guidelines.
That's
so
what
you're
I'm
not going to
saying
get
is the
deplatformed for that.
Exactly.
That's
That's
what
why I
I'm
never said
saying.
that. I never said
That's
that.
why
You're
I'm saying.
not
No, that's what you
understanding.
said.
You're not
That's what you
understanding.
said.
What?
That's
No,
what
I
you
did
said.
not. Or did not?
You said, well, why are they banning people post porn on Twitter?
Because he said morally, Twitter, the porn is
wrong.
way worse than just someone's political opinion.
Okay, but morals don't matter when we're talking about rules. That does not violate.
But that's
People,
why he's saying-
people posting porn
Yeah.
on Twitter does not break Twitter's rules.
But are all-
What he did
look,
on
look,
Twitter
look,
broke Twitter's rules.
But are
So
all
he
rules
got
that
banned.
people create, humans create, are all those rules correct?
Well, listen, bro. If you're gonna get on the platform, you have to follow the rules. So
Okay,
if you
yeah,
don't
yeah,
follow
yeah.
the rules, you're going to get taken off.
So now,
it's
okay,
that
look.
fucking simple.
So okay,
it's literally that cut and dry.
Okay, Elon bought it.
I don't know.
He unsuspended them, and they're trying to cancel them again.
Oh,
So is that not a problem?
They're trying to
That's a
cancel
problem.
them. They're trying to cancel Elon for the rise in free speech. People saying bad stuff on Twitter and not being deplatformed. That's why they're trying to cancel him.
That's stupid. If it's we have free speech. I guess, like I'm saying, like, if we gonna go on a platform, let everything ride. Either gonna let everything ride or you can't.
That's what he's doing.
Well,
And they're trying to. That's a problem.
Okay, I agree with that.
well, if they trying to cancel him for that, they shouldn't let pussy being hit on there and pussy being shown.
People die.
People
Bro,
getting
but-
hit in that head with a shotgun.
But that's
You
what they're
can-
trying. That's the problem. They're saying
Bro, but
that's a problem.
that
They
doesn't
should-
break
Which
the
it
rules.
is. Which
That
it
I
is.
think videos are much
It
worse
is.
than words.
Yeah.
It doesn't break the rules though, guys.
Which it is. I think people getting shot and killed and all that on Twitter
That
should
should
be.
be-
I think
Should be gone.
I think certain graphic
Definitely.
videos like
I think
that should
porn.
be
I think
gone.
porn should be illegal. Me personally.
But you know,
In
Yeah, it should be an age
It's
limit.
a,
on it.
it's a $1 billion
I
industry,
think,
so
I think it
that's
should be
never
legal.
gonna
Yeah, it's
happen,
never
buddy.
happened. I just said in my opinion.
Yeah.
Because it ruined.
Yeah.
Well, Louisiana had a
people.
smart idea. You get on porn, boy, you better put your little ID in,
You gotta
or you ain't
confirm
gonna
your
get.
age. That's how they keep kids off. That's smart. That's a great idea.
Let's go.
Officially coming for Elon Musk and X. The EU is officially coming for all of our free speech. There's been a lot of debate about whether Elon Musk is for real or not. He's put his money where his mouth is. He's freed up X, not just my account, but millions of others, including President Trump. And so the EU passed a law, we'll get to it in a moment, saying that if they call anything disinformation, a judge, a jury doesn't find it, but the bureaucracy does, they can fine, shut down a company, or even try to gin up criminal charges. And so Elon Musk has stepped up in a very, very big way against these tyrants, and they are literally coming for all of our free speech. Now remember, we have the EU head, we have the deputy head, we have the deputy head of the UN saying just this year that we're coming after Elon Musk. He can run, but he cannot hide. And we have these other statements by the deputy head of the UN saying, we work with Google and other big tech to censor disinformation like lies about COVID. Things like the shot doesn't work and lowers your immune system and the therapeutics work. They were coming out and lying about everything, blocking therapeutics, telling you the shot worked, telling you masks work. The list goes on and on. So they're the fraud. They're the liars. Who watches the EU? Who watches the UN? Who watches the weaponized Justice Department and the CIA domestically involved with all the big tech companies? We didn't know about that. It wasn't confirmed until Elon Musk released the Twitter files, ladies and gentlemen.
Every
but
movie,
I was a victim of it, and millions of you were victims of it,
So,
and we knew it was happening. But thanks to Elon Musk, we now know the specifics. So I am super pissed. I am so angry because we don't.
So he said that the CIA was behind people getting deplatformed on Twitter. That's a problem.
But Vivek always says that shit. He always says
he been saying he gonna shut them down. Yeah.
Well, to be honest with you,
I don't hear nobody hollering for them.
So he said what the EU is trying to do is shut down the platform because there's a rise in disinformation on the platform.
No, I think they get to choose what's considered disinformation.
Well, he said if there's a disinformation on the platform, they can legally take it down. So I'm just saying, like, if they're gonna say that free speech and people's opinion is disinformation, and then you can be shut down for that. You don't have free speech at all. That's a infringement on your literal constitutional rights.
They control what you
like. They're literally controlling everything that you are able to say online. Like, if this is a free speech platform where you're allowed to say what you want, barring it doesn't violate the guidelines and such like that, how can you have a problem with that?
But you could put your coochie online. That's not a problem,
bro. First of all, there's a graphic filter that they put over that stuff.
No, they don't.
No, sometimes they do. I'm not gonna say it does that every time, but it does it a lot of the time.
Click on sexy red comments right now.
Okay, I said not every time. I said not every time.
But
I said not every time, but there is a graphic content warning on Twitter.
So I mean, look, if that's what your kid sees on a free speech platform, you need to control what your kid sees and what app he has. So so if it's a free speech platform, everything should be shown on there. So I mean,
Well, then we can't talk about it being morally
I say
wrong.
we take the videos and photos off. You say whatever words, but videos and photos is different.
So you saying they got to ban videos and photos on X?
Certain ones, yes.
That's crazy.
I mean,
people dying and porn.
Morally,
I say ban those, in my opinion.
Elon doesn't care about that.
But they have on Twitter.
Opinion.
They have things in place already for that. There's graphic content warnings on Twitter.
But if you're a young nigga, that's a way. It was easy way right now.
I mean, this has been.
You could just click through it and shit. But I mean, there's still already things in place for that.
And the CIA domestically involved with all the big tech companies. We didn't know about that. It wasn't confirmed.
Did y'all know about the FBI was behind everybody, movies and media and all that back in the day?
I didn't see it.
No,
I didn't see.
Before every movie, it used to say it.
That was a warning about copyright movies.
Yeah, that was the
pirated movies.
Yeah.
There wasn't nothing about the FBI.
That's what you were saying earlier?
Yeah.
I thought you were saying, like, in a lot of movies, the FBI is always doing some corrupt things and stuff like that.
But they is controlling the narrative, though.
That was literally just a warning about pirated movies.
That's all that is.
Yeah, that's like a movie warning.
I thought you was talking about something completely different.
Let's see.
They're getting sold by our eyes, man, and our ears, man.
They probably is controlling the movies.
I am super pissed. I am so angry because we don't just have our own criminal bureaucracy trying to suppress us and manipulate elections. Now we have foreign powers like the European Union. And if you look into the EU, it was set up under a trade deal in 1947. The EU Commission is unelected and is a corporation. They have an EU Parliament that is advisory to it. So the EU is literally a bureaucratic dictatorship coming into America and telling us that they control what our speech is, and they're bragging about it.
That's fucking crazy.
Ladies and gentlemen, we need Congress to act and protect Elon Musk and all of our free speech. We need Congress to act and protect our free speech for the upcoming election in just 10 and a half months. We have to stand up for ourselves, and that means stand up for Elon Musk. Is he perfect? No. Am I perfect? No. But man, he is the individual in the arena.
But can they do that because Elon is not a U.S. citizen? He was born in South.
He's a U.S. citizen.
But wasn't he born in South America?
Yeah, but
South
you can get dual citizenship, bro. Just because you're born somewhere else don't mean you can't get citizenship.
You don't think?
Let it ride. I'm sorry, but all he did was literally build an app. I mean, not build an app, but he just controls an app. Like, it's an app. You know?
Yeah, but
It's an app. That's the
like,
problem.
But just because he was born somewhere else doesn't mean he's not a citizen.
It's an app.
You can get citizenship.
But you don't think that's why the EU is trying to get them?
The EU is Europe. He was born in South Africa.
Wasn't South Africa was like colonized by the British?
Yeah, and now it's South Africa. It's part of Africa, not Europe. So that's completely irrelevant.
That should be a whole rabbit hole conspiracy.
Yeah, I don't think that.
That is a rabbit hole conspiracy, but like,
I don't know.
I'm just
Individual
saying.
in the arena, and I can only commend him. And you know a man by his enemies.
Apartheid happened,
and
bro.
all the top globalists are coming after Elon Musk right now. So I'm very honored to be back on X. I'm very, very thankful to Elon Musk. I'm thankful to millions of you that voted to restore me to X, 70% or 30%. But they don't care about the will of the people. They don't care, quote, about democracy. They care about their bureaucratic tyranny. So let me show you the article that's up on Infowars.com. EU announces probe into Musk X with the Digital Services Act, a formal infringement proceeding, now putting him in front of their unelected star chamber. This is a huge deal. This is extremely important. This is just as big as the founding of our country in 1776, because we don't have free speech. We don't have the very foundation of an open and free society. Stand with Elon Musk, stand with X, stand with real Alex Jones, and get this information out. Support the advertisers on X, spread the word about X, because it's the only major platform that has any free speech left in the world other than Rumble. And Rumble's great, but it's way, way, way smaller than X, and they're going to come after Rumble next. If they can take down Musk, they can take us all down. The globalists are losing on every front. Humanity wants freedom. They can't win in the free marketplace of ideas. So now the one major platform that's pro-free speech is under attack. This is historic. This is an attack not on Elon Musk, but an attack on anyone that supports free speech, anyone that supports the right of individuals to be heard in a global electronic town hall. This is a historic fight. And I cannot tell you enough how important it is to contact Congress, your legislatures, and others, and have them pass a law giving a shield to X and Elon Musk so that foreign governments can't come in here and shut down American free speech infrastructure. We've done it for other industries, and now it's time to do it for X. Elon Musk is leading by example. If he's successful, all the other big tech giants, now under deep state control, will be able to shift back to free speech. This is historic. Elon Musk is a trailblazer, and we must stand behind this maverick, or ourselves and our children are facing a very dark fate of neo-fascist tyranny.
Whoa,
it's simple. Big. If you're for Team Humanity, you are for free speech, and you stand against this incredible EU overreach and oppression. This is America. This is a lot bigger than just EU bureaucrats trying to control what you can say. They're trying to control what you can see, what you can hear, and what you can read. 1984 is not an instruction manual. It's an example of what we should not aspire to be.
That's facts.
George Orwell said it best. In a world of universal deceit, telling the truth's a revolutionary act.
Damn.
Stand with Elon Musk, stand with X, stand with free speech, stand for civilization, stand for Team Humanity. Again, the ball is now in your court. Are we going to let unelected globalist EU bureaucrats take down Elon Musk and our free speech? Or are we going to stand together and defeat these people with the truth?
We're going to stand.
Again, it's all up to you now.
All other networks lie to you about what's happening now. Infowars.
What happened they
that was a lot of
decide?
Information right there, man.
What happened they decided and said the internet is not considered free speech because you're not in person. Like they just make it a whole different entity from the Constitution. They can do.
They'll say you can say whatever you want, but you're not supposed to. That's what they're gonna do.
Nikki Haley.
That is what they're gonna do. That's the.
You can say whatever you want,
Nikki Haley said everything you do on the internet should be traced back to you. That's
basically what she said.
That's an invasion of privacy.
When there's the Federalist Papers were wrote under alias.
Yes, they were. Or what they say, pseudonym is what they said?
Yeah, under something, whatever.
Well, I think we all know the only option here. We're not going to say the only option.
Don't say it. They're going to come get us.
It is only one.
No, he said spread the word, bro. He said spread the word, call the legislators.
Yeah.
I think something.
What else you want to sit around and cry about it, nigga? No.
Then let's spread the word.
is
Hold on. Vote.
I ain't gonna say
Vote.
it. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
it.
I mean,
turn the camera off before we say it.
Spread the word.
Y'all know what we
And
finna
it's one
say.
more thing.
Every American have hit it. It's in part of our history.
What?
Turn off the lights. Cause
I actually don't know what you're
Yeah, I
going
don't
to
know what the
man,
hell I'm about to say.
y'all stop acting delusional. There's only one thing, man.
What are you about to say?
The revolution.
January 6th, buddy.
Oh.
Yeah, y'all
We'll
wild.
be there.
Y'all wild.
Just kidding, guys.